Hi everybody, today I'm going to review the Kendal SI-FB10 foot spa bath massager. This is their mid-range foot spa. This one, I'm glad to say, does hold up the heat, and it pretty much keeps it at whatever temperature you put the water initially. So it just maintains the temperature, at least from what I've noticed. And I put a temperature gauge there. So right now it's at 104 Fahrenheit. So this, let me turn this off. So I turned this off so we can hear better. This device has 3 settings. One that has the heat, bubbles, vibration, and the red lights on the bottom, which are just red lights. And also the heat and the bubbles, and also the vibration and the light. I wish there was a separate button for the heat. So suppose the water temperature is a little too high for you and you want to just have them cool a little, you could just turn off the heat. But in this case you would have to put it under the vibrate and the light, which I actually prefer the bubbles and the vibrate. I'm not sure why they picked those combination. In fact, it would have been much easier to just put 3 buttons or 4 buttons for each one, and that's about it. So you can individually start and stop each one of them. Now, it does come with one of these foot rollers to massage your feet, and it also comes with inserts. They go right inside and you can remove them. I tried them with, and they were painful. I couldn't tolerate them, so I removed them. Another thing that I did not like is the lack of space inside. So right now I have my big toe all the way to the front of the foot spa, and this is how much space I have left. So very, very little wiggle room. Not really, you can't move your feet. In fact, you want a little space between, and if you notice that right there, my big toe and my pinky toe, they're almost touching the walls there. So it's crowded, and that's what I really don't like about it. On the other hand, it does feel nice. The little bumps on the bottom does feel nice on your feet. It does keep the heat. So if you have smaller feet, I think it's a decent device, and I could recommend it for people with smaller feet. With the exception that I really, really wish that it had an on-off switch for the heat. So right now you notice the temperature dropped to 102 because it was off for a few minutes. Unlike the other foot spa that I reviewed, these dots on the bottom, right there, they're kind of rough on your feet. They're pretty pokey. I can't decide if it's good or bad. I've used this a few times, and sometimes I'm thinking, wow, this is great because I can just do little movements and it's going to massage my feet. And sometimes when you just leave them on there without moving your feet, they feel a little uncomfortable. I also wanted to pay attention to the marketing of this foot spa. This says all-in-one heating therapy, oxygen bubbles massage, high frequency vibration massage. One thing is for sure, this is not oxygen bubbles. I mean, air does have oxygen, but this doesn't produce oxygen, and it's not 100% oxygen. So calling it oxygen bubbles massage is, I would say, deceiving or stretching the marketing term quite a lot. It really should just be bubble massage, and that's about it, or air bubble massage. So other than what I just mentioned, I think it's a fine product. This is so personal. That's why when I looked on the reviews, some people were like raving it. Some people were like saying, oh, I don't like it. This is one of those products that are a personal preference. I can see how it could be received both ways. I'm personally going to return it just because it's really crowded. I can barely move my feet, and they did say it should be big enough for size shoes 13. And if they say big enough you can fit it in and not move it at all, then I think that's stretching the marketing as well, because you can't really use the rollers inside if your feet just fit. Alright, so if you have any comments, please put it in the comment box. Please thumb up, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Till next time, bye.